The roots of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict trace back to the aftermath of World War I, when Britain took control of the region known as Palestine after the defeat of the Ottoman Empire, which had previously ruled that part of the Middle East. Palestine was home to a diverse population, with a Jewish minority and an Arab majority, along with smaller ethnic groups. Tensions between these communities escalated when the international community assigned the United Kingdom the responsibility of establishing a national home for Jewish people in Palestine. This mandate was rooted in the Balfour Declaration of 1917, a commitment made by Britain's Foreign Secretary at the time, Arthur Balfour, to the Jewish community. The Balfour Declaration became an integral part of the British mandate over Palestine and gained approval from the League of Nations, the precursor to the United Nations, in 1922. While Jews considered Palestine their ancestral homeland, Palestinian Arabs also claimed the land and resisted this plan. Between the 1920s and 1940s, the Jewish population in Palestine increased significantly as many Jews fled persecution in Europe, particularly during the Nazi Holocaust of World War II. Simultaneously, violence between Jewish and Arab communities, as well as opposition to British rule, escalated. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a plan to partition Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, designating Jerusalem as an international city. Jewish leaders accepted this proposal, but the Arab side overwhelmingly rejected it, and it was never executed. In 1948, Britain withdrew from the region without resolving the issue, and Jewish leaders declared the establishment of the State of Israel. The creation of Israel aimed to provide a safe haven for Jews escaping persecution and serve as a national homeland for the Jewish people. However, this declaration triggered conflict as 5 Arab countries launched an attack the day after Israel's establishment. The ensuing hostilities forced hundreds of thousands of Palestinians to flee their homes in an event known as Al-Nakba, or the catastrophe. When a ceasefire was finally achieved the following year, Israel controlled a significant portion of the territory, Jordan occupied the West Bank, and Egypt took control of Gaza. Jerusalem was divided between Israeli forces in the west and Jordanian forces in the east. The absence of a peace agreement led to more wars and ongoing conflict in the subsequent decades. In the 1967 war, Israel occupied East Jerusalem, the West Bank, the Golan Heights, Gaza, and the Sinai Peninsula. Many Palestinian refugees and their descendants reside in Gaza, the West Bank, and neighboring countries such as Jordan, Syria, and Lebanon. Israel has not permitted their return to their original homes, citing concerns about demographic changes that could threaten its identity as a Jewish state. Presently, Israel maintains control over the West Bank and claims all of Jerusalem as its capital, while Palestinians aspire to have East Jerusalem as the capital of their future state. Notably, the United States is one of the few countries that recognizes Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Over the last 5 decades, Israel has constructed settlements in the West Bank and East Jerusalem, leading to a population of more than 700,000 Jewish residents in these areas. These settlements are considered illegal under international law, a viewpoint upheld by the UN Security Council and various governments, including the UK, though Israel disputes this perspective. Thank you for tuning in today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful content. Stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, knowledge is power. That's a wrap for today's video. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay curious and stay safe.